In a city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Cam Little after the opening kick. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap. First action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. Fits it through the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To throw it on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 50-yard line.
Another try following the sack. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Offense in the hurry up here.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Trying to find Brock Bowers. So that brings up 4th and long. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And after the punch, the offense comes out onto the field. And it'll be Jaguars football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Running left with Bigsby. And he's brought down across the 15 to about the 16-yard line. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he's brought down for a loss. Offense up to the line fast. Here we go on 4th. Lawrence. Throw caught by his running back. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 1st down throw. Lawrence. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Lawrence working from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he got this close to midfield before going out. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Third down, Lawrence to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Working quickly here. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Here's a quick pass, cut outright. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
They give it to him up the middle, and they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Lawrence throwing here. Getting out to his left. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, a better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely.
It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Cam Little to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. They're on the tackle, the rookie out of Auburn. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They start with 2nd and 6. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10, looking to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Back to throw now. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Throw on third down. Into a crowd and intercepted. And the Jaguars get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
They'll run here on first down. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Now Lawrence on the play fake. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Tarvarius Ward picks it off. And the Raiders regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. It's DeAndre Prince up to make that play. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From midfield now. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. First down, ball at the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They're throwing it. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
12 more yards. That's another Raiders first.
Pass play now. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Jaguars have it now on his 8th pick of the year. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Here's the handoff. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Back-to-back carries here. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. First down, and they go right back to him. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Offense up to the line fast. Second and 1. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Finds him over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
It's a gain of 20. And the Jaguars first down.
From the shotgun, Lawrence escapes the pocket. Ooh, look at this, here he goes. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. Working inside the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. It's second and goal. Complete on the option. Touchdown, Jacksonville. On is Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return starts from the goal line. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
Lawrence in the pistol. This is hauled in by Ingram. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal. They give up the gut to Bigsby. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. It's second and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
3rd and goal, right back to him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Less than a yard, all that's needed on 4th and goal. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And he's in for the touchdown. The Jaguars get more points to end a lopsided first half. So, Brock, they take a gamble, and it pays off with a big touchdown on 4th and goal.
And they do it on the ground as well, and that just speaks volumes. That's confidence that you can own this line of scrimmage, and your back will see a lane and will get the job done. That just infuses your team and your sidelines with so much confidence.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. Taking a shot, deep down the field it goes. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Give now to the running back. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Lawrence now off the play action. Here's a loft deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And not much there, but enough to get across the 45. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Throwing with a blitz on the way. That is caught along the sideline, and he gets the feet down. Wow!
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Now it's Lawrence. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did. He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Lawrence trying again on second. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they're left facing third and long.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. This one's caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars continue piling onto this lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. First and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Hits his running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Second and 3. Completed to his running back. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's good for a Raiders first. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Working quickly here.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go, second and 9. Looking slant route, complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. All right, set now, first and 10. They'll throw it again. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Jaguars have it now on his 8th pick of the year. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Lawrence working from the gun. Diving right side, got it. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
On first down, they'll run. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be second and 1.
Brings up second and 9.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
The handoff on third and short. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Escapes out to the left. He can run it. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Second and 6 coming up here. Running this one left. And the pursuit gets there to escort him out at the line of scrimmage. Looks like no gain on second down, and that leads us to third and 6.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Only one quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. The Jaguars have it as we start this fourth quarter, and they can probably go on cruise control pretty soon with that lead. Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Red on red.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. On the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. The kick by Shudak is good. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
After I'd imagine dozens and dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance to knock a field goal through the uprights. And of course, he wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 35-yard line.
Here's second and 5. Oh, he loses the football. Jags pick it up. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Kate, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot. Right, he's got great what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. So that brings up second down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
They go play action. Here's Penix. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. He's got a man left. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
On first down, here's Penix. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars are running them out of the building. Little checks on the extra point. And the Jaguars grow their lead yet again. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Complete here to Bowers. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas 1st down.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Complete out to the right side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense in the hurry up here. From the 46. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. Looking right, and he finds him. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
At the 29-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Jaguars have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's Penix to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Play action. Here's Penix. He's on the move. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Jacksonville in punt formation. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders just want to get out of here with how this one has gone. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. Another try following the sack. This ball's cut by Bowers. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Looking to the air here. Trying to push it deep downfield. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Jaguars have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game, and happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At their 48-yard line.
Plowing up the middle. And this run doesn't quite reach enemy territory. Tackled at midfield. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They give it to him again. And we just saw this movie. They stopped him again at the line.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force 4th and long.
A lot of room they need here. It's 4th and a long 8. Another carry for him. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down.
Oh, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly, and that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He sends this one to the end zone. He's got it deep downfield. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Jaguars continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Setting up a throw. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. He'll throw it. Looking for a pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And they end the season the way they have.